have your colleague contact number, or you can just ask them to join it so we can start early and finish early. Then everyone can get back to their business soon as possible. All right, we have Miss Atira here. So I would like to you guys to I want to introduce Miss Atira. She's from IT department. She's the one who assists us to develop this digitalization on overtime claim.
Hi everyone.
Yeah. So while waiting for others, I'll just introduce some of you guys. So Miss Atira's this is our team system wide. They are all over the world except for domestic, because domestic will be under Aerodirect jurisdiction. So these are the people that are going to utilize the platform that you have developed. So everyone can try to say hi to Atira.
Hi Atira. Hi Atira.
Hi, Adira. Good
Hi, good
afternoon.
afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Hai Adira, selamat sore.
Hey Adira.
Selamat sore.
Iya, selamat petang ya, selamat petang.
Selamat petang ya.
Petang.
Okay. I think I'll just start it now. Very good day to everyone, and welcome and thank you to spend your time for this introduction and briefing on OT tracker for airport services. So, can you help to record, please? So we will record this session so that whoever that could not attend, they can look into the video later. So we will start to do this OT tracker for claim moving forward. So you have any overtime claim that you want to do. Before this, you guys were doing the manual form, and then you ask your regional to verify it or your station head. Now we are going to do into Power Apps for digitalization. Okay, this is what we will go through. First is about this digitalization, why we change to OT tracker, and then current flow that we are going, and also the moving forward process. Then I will take you into the website step line by line. So I believe that Madam Noazina have shared with you this deck. Then if possible, we do it by hands-on. If you can click this Power Apps link, is good that you can go through with me through this briefing. So the reason why we want to change from manual to digitalization, this is firstly that we want to improve our way from manual process to the new 2026 moving forward. So we're going to digitalize on our process. We start with OT tracker, and then moving forward, we're going to do a lot more enhancement and improvement on our day-to-day process. So with this, we can save more on our man hours, more on our productivity, right? By this process, so we can streamline the way of claim for the whole system wide. Because after survey with several region, they are having a different process. Some of you are using the manual form, some are being using other way to get the approval. So we standardize the process. And lastly, as I mentioned just now, we want to reduce our error on the claiming, and it will be recorded correctly, and we can track and even better monitor and planning on the overtime, and also probably control on the overtime. So this will be implemented and required by those who are eligible for overtime to use this system and effective immediately to start doing it. So I hope I know that you guys doing it backdated for April overtime can start using this system. Right, so let's go and see how to do this overtime claim. Now click to this Power Apps link here. So you can open it and try to click that. If you have any issue, probably you can write into the chat and Atira will help to troubleshoot on the issue that you guys facing. Am I going too fast or is that all right? Okay. Try to log in and go into there first while I'm going through the current process that you guys been doing. So overall, this is how the process that we are doing currently. So from here, we change into our new way. So basically, we just change on the manual form into Power Apps. And on top of it, we can get a full report on how many man hours that you guys been doing it. All right, over here, we could not calculate how much you're going to get or earn. That we go through system where Hexi the only one who have the authority to calculate for you. Here we only calculate by man hours. So how many hours that you guys have spent to do more than as per rostered. So with the digitalization, we can see from here, especially HQ, seeing staff man hours. So whoever have been doing a lot, we have to check why this person been doing more than the others over time. Those are the things that the objective of this better tracking and monitoring. All right, if everyone have start and can log into the Power App and go to the system. So the first part, you will see this. Okay, here, every boxes you have to fill in. There are certain part where you will have to click the calendar. All right, like I mentioned here, date of submission. You need to click the calendar and choose the date from that calendar. Date of submission is the day that you want to do the claim. For example, today you want to do claim for yesterday, then you choose today. So this is more on the basic information of what you want to about you. And then automatically when you start login, you can see your name there. All right. Here, my name Aisha binti Ramli. So we automatically got my name reflected there. Then key in your employee number. Is either start with 21XXX or 22XXX or 235 or 236, so XXX, right? And then your job position, either your station head, assistant station head, or CSO, customer service officer, then write that down. Then for the call center, you just click this drop down. Then look for your station call center that you want to claim. Okay, and department, I would like you guys, everybody choose MAB airport services. Right. At certain times, there's I need to understand commercial will like you to do this overtime and they allow you to claim using their call center. So you gotta choose the department that allow you to use their call center and put in their department also. And the GL account. Okay. Which seldom like that. Most often overtime are because of operations. So it will be under your own call center and MAB services and our GL overtime GL account is either overtime or public holiday. Right, if all good, then I'll go to the next part. Here is where you have to put in your overtime information. So this is very important. If you put it wrongly, you will be claiming wrong hours. All right. So here we have okay, you put your OT date from when until when. Sometimes you overtime today until, example, you coming in today and then you overtime, for example, from 2300 hours until 0200 tomorrow. So you're gonna be today until tomorrow. Shortcut for this function in Power App. Huh? Can you please share the shortcut for this function in Power App? Belinda. Hi, Belinda.
Yes. Hello.
Yeah, sorry, I could not understand the question.
Dia nak tengok kat mana nak klik kat Power App Store.
Oh,
Jadi
yeah,
dia
Oh, you need the link.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, can you click from the yep, let me share then.
cantik. Link tu letak dalam chat.
Yes, okay. Yeah. Sekejap mana ni? Okay.
Okay, Aisha already placed the link in the chat box, everyone.
Dah.
You can use that link in the chat box to access.
Alright, okay. I go back to the deck. So everyone click that link, yeah. If you got this PowerPoint, you can save to your desktop and then save also and favorite this link for those who can do the claim. Right, I will continue here on the overtime info. Okay, alright, try to play around. Alright, for I said just now, if you claim for today and the next day tomorrow, make sure the drop down you choose the correct one on the date and hours. Okay, and we could not put every 5 minutes or 1 minute in the drop down. So we put in the interval between 15 minutes. So I hope you know how to round up your hours when you are doing the claiming, right? So for example, you finish at 3, don't you claim at 3:30 lah. Okay, finish at 3, claim at 3, or finish at 3:10, okay lah, 5 minutes. So you claim 3:15, 3:15, yeah, not 3. Okay, all right. And then, okay, OT type, all right. If you can see on the OT type, let me see here. There's a few of OT type here. So normally, you don't have to worry about this OT 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's just that for our tracking, why we put there 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You just choose normally is normal working day or public holiday, OT on public holiday, or rostered day or hours. So it depends. All right. It will also not going to reflect on what will be the amount you will get, because all those things will be calculated by HC itself. Right? Okay. So here in OT description, okay, here is where I want you all to cooperate and write down. Right? This is will be easier for your approval. Right? For example, for your session head or your for regional head to approve. Make sure when you write your description, you put overtime because of AOG, MH, ABC, date 28 January 2026, backdated, okay? Actual time arrival and departure and STD and STA or STA or STD. So from here we can see this is where you have to overtime due to the AOG of the flight. And then another one example, when we go to here, if it's public holiday, you say yeah, and then it will be calculated here automatically based on this hour here, right? There, see. So you can see total hours. It will be automatically calculated. You do not have to calculate, take out calculator and calculate. No, you don't have to. It will be automatically calculated here, the OT hours. Okay, and then for the meal, there's some of people that can claim meal through break. So it's either yes or no. If no, just put no. Then your duty roster, right? This is where, for example, you have to work first, then you write down your duty roster and you have to extend. Or you have to come earlier,
I do.
you have to put the next one when you are going to roster the next one. I would prefer if you write it down with the 2400 hours format. Okay. Okay, let's go to the next one.
ไปกินข้าวโรงแรม
Will be
กำลังคิดอยู่
for the approval. Okay.
กินอะไรดีอะ
So if you see the signing part, requested by is you yourself.
ไม่ต้องกิน
Okay. Unless your teammate would like to do it for you, then you are blessed lah. Maybe you get 10% for do it for your friend or declare. All right. For example, I do it for myself. Okay, I'm doing it for myself. So verified, you have to make sure you put in your, and if for example your
ไม่
CSO,
ทานอะไรของแม่
I'm sure you're the one who verified your overtime is your station head.
ไม่กิน
Then you put there your station head. All right. I put here Akif. Mr. Akif is my station head. And approved also will be by your station head. Correct, right, Adila?
No.
For CSO. CSO you don't have CSO. This approval tier is the same as per your currently. Okay. You don't change it. If and for example, okay, for example, like my team, we have Kala Yani. Okay, so Kala, her approval will be Madam Chu. So this is a regional head who do verified and approved also by Madam Chu. Okay. All right. So this is the example. Because when you are a station head, that you are eligible for overtime or public holiday. So you're verified and approved with your regional head.
Or
Yeah.
requested by the one who
Yes.
overtime,
Yes.
verified by superior
Mm.
head,
Approved also by.
regional head.
Yep.
Unless the session head is
the request.
and approved by, verified by session head, approved by session head.
Yep. That is the description down here lah. Okay, if it's CSO ASH, so will be the OT and then session head and regional head. Requested session head will be the OT and then regional head. Right? Okay. That is all about how you want to claim in the system. And then once all is okay, then you can submit. And then it was successfully completed. So this will be reflected into the report. So for report is mostly will be doing by the HQ or your own station head itself. Okay. For the report, we have another link. Okay, is there any more other questions before I move to report on this OT process? Let's see. Good afternoon. Authorize other vendor company to do the payroll. Will be sent over time to the vendor. In this part, how your finance can check our OT claim. Yeah, okay. Kala, we are going to the report is where we can pull the report and you can send that to the vendor who doing the overtime. On day and night, is this for auto calculate? No. Okay, for Lee Ho Yoon, the amount will not be calculated here. It's just the hours. Amount will be calculated by your third party vendor that doing doing the calculation. Is that the question, right? Allowance percentage. Because currently you still, sorry, Lee, for your question, overtime allowance, currently you still submit by hours, correct? So you have to make sure.
It's
Yeah,
by
okay.
hours, but during daytime and nighttime, the percentage is different. So this Power App, how can calculate for the final
Now,
amount?
the Power, okay, the Power App will not calculate the amount or the rate of the difference between day and night. This Power App will calculate the hours that you do. So for example, during the day, you make sure when you put in here, wait, let me open this one. You make sure you put the hours correctly for the day hours. Okay, if you put at night, so will be a night allowance lah.
But the overtime starting from the daytime until all the way to night.
So will be two different one, right?
Yeah.
So when you, so here is calculated the hours only, but that vendor we have to see your hours, the hours that you claim. Okay, example
Actually,
from
who
day
is the vendor?
because the calculation okay, for your information, this system is only replicate the one that manual that you've been doing. Correct me if you're wrong, we are doing the form right now, the manual form, correct?
Yeah, but the manual form I calculate by myself for the percentage as well.
Okay, so now we just buy this hours calculation here, and then on the rate also you calculate yourself. You're not being doing by other people. Is it? Oh.
Yeah, actually not clear about that. I'm sorry.
Okay, for your part on the that will be the next one actually, Lee Ho Yoon. This is only on the hours. Yeah.
Okay.
Apparently for they have allowances, but this is overtime. Is it the same thing? Oh, okay, okay. That one different one now, Lee Ho Yoon. Based on your boss, she said this is only for overtime. The allowance is a different one, not this one. You cannot do it your allowance here.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. Anyone, other people that have any question? Anyone have any question?
Yeah, hi, Aisha. Good
Yeah,
afternoon from
yeah, yeah.
Kathmandu. So, regarding this, when we select the public holiday, do we need to mention the particular name of the public holiday?
Holiday claims.
The name of public holiday. You can put here
Yeah.
in the OT description. Yeah.
Okay, so we need to put the which name of the public holiday, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Then you can
Okay,
put,
no.
yeah. For
OT
example,
description.
tomorrow Labor Day.
But the quantum is different, right?
Yeah. You just put here because this is just by hours. Then later, when we submit into the calculation, there will be different rate by HC we're
Different.
gonna do, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
And regarding the OT start hour, do we need to include the lunch hour or exclude?
Include what?
Lunch hour. Lunch hour, do we need to exclude or include?
Panel boss then we need to send.
During the public
Yeah.
holiday, yeah. During the
Yeah.
public holiday, if we start at the 9 in the morning and leave the office at 5, do we need to exclude 1 hour, lunch hour?
Understand? Okay, so you put here yes.
Mhm.
That means you got during
Public
public holiday
holiday.
you got your meal allowance also, correct? So
No,
the
no meal
whole
allowance. Yeah,
no meal allowance.
yes.
Okay. I will take this question, Prem, to your boss and we see what your boss gonna say
All right,
to
guys.
include
All right.
the hours or not. Can we get
Okay, noted. Thank you.
Muzamil? Okay, one moment. We get Muzamil to join us.
Boy lah, boy.
Boy. We get boy. Dia macam ada meeting lain tadi.
Kami memang tahu dia bukan assign bukan.
Boy.
Itu kau supervisor.
Alright, while we're waiting for regional head I see other question from anyone else?
Salah seorang pergi buat sebab dia travelling.
Okay. Um, yeah, already about to finish, Muzamil. Prem got one question. When they doing public holiday, so the whole day, is lunch hour to be included into the calculation or not?
Lunch hour to be included, the one according to the local labor law lah.
So the level law allow them to claim for the whole.
Specifically, Prem Kumar was asking if they start the shift 9 o'clock, finishing 5 o'clock.
Okay, okay, I understand. All right, okay. Kumar. Prem, sorry, Kumar.
Yeah, it's okay. Kumar also okay, yeah.
Sorry, guys. Prem. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so for this public holiday, normally it's considered the whole day, 1 day. So yes, you put the whole day of that public holiday that you're doing.
Okay, noted,
Yeah,
including lunch,
because
okay.
during public holiday will be the duty roster. Yeah, you put your 9 hours duty roster.
Okay, noted.
Mm.
Thank you.
Yeah, all right, clear. Okay, one more question. Sekejap, salah pula tengok. Local HC will cross-check any OT hours claim and make payment according via local. Okay, yeah. From your side, will you be able to submit the OT details received from the secretary to local UKHC after the close of each calendar month? Oh, yeah, this is where we're gonna go next, Richie, where the report will be pulled out and then can submit to HC for their verification. And or are they doing, okay, my next question. For UK overtime claim, are they doing according to their own system or their HC will do it from your form that you will be given to them?
We show them the roster, Aisha, and plus the actual OT claim, and then they will process, and then they will the team will get their paid accordingly. Yeah.
All right. So I reckon from the OT report later, you can pull the report and save and share with them for them to do that calculation later on.
So you will allow us access to pull the report, is it?
Yes,
Okay.
that will be our next session to pull the report.
Okay.
After we have finished on the question on this OT claim first.
Terima kasih.
OT from different day need to submit separate OT form for each day. Okay, Wallace, good question. Okay, for this OT from different day, so here it comes. Your date for, okay, why not you give me example that OT from different day, Wallace, so I can put into the system. For example, your roster, what was your roster time today? And then your OT for today. Sample. Can anyone have, or Wallace, if you have your that case. So we put an example here. Yeah. Or you can just read to me and then.
For example, about
Okay, for example,
public
today,
holiday.
today.
Yeah, today and
Today.
maybe today and tomorrow.
Tomorrow, okay, tomorrow. Oh, tomorrow already planned, What is it tomorrow? But tomorrow Labor Day. Everyone gonna claim overtime. Public holiday.
Yeah, public holiday. Well, what about
Okay, you want
combined
public holiday?
no more OT and no more overtime and public holiday?
Yeah, public holiday no more overtime. So your working hours from what time to what time? Today lah, tomorrow 4:30 until. So you will work until tomorrow. OT too.
Only today. Only today. Yeah.
Okay, so what we do today and today normal overtime.
Yeah.
Okay, today normal overtime. Okay, let's say your overtime from (11:30) until what time? Maybe 1 hour 12:30. So it will be OT your roasted day, right? Okay, Atira. Here will be the question here lah. So the hours is -23. So they were doing the overtime from
Okay.
today until tomorrow 12:30 tomorrow.
No, I think you need to change the OT date
Oh.
to which day?
Oh my God. See, now you know better than me. Then 1 hour already calculate there like that lah. Okay, so your roasted will be from, for example, 2 o'clock. 6. 8, 3. Right.
The calculation of hours is correct, right?
That's
Aisha?
correct. It's
Alright,
just that,
okay.
yeah. So
Alright.
team, you have to make sure your OT date put correctly. So that means your OT from today at 11:30 until tomorrow 12:30. Right, everyone clear?
Aisha, my question is, what about the days from different days? Like yesterday, I got OT. Tomorrow, I got OT. So is that okay to combine together, or we need to submit an OT form one by one?
Okay,
For
I
different days.
understood. Okay, I understood your question, Wallace. For example, that he claimed today until 12:30, but tonight there will be another from 11:30.
Oh, different one lah. Yeah, that will be a 2 different overtime because
Two different date, because it's a 2 different date must be mentioned there.
yeah. This is because when you do overtime is due to from your roster hours. So your roster today and tomorrow is different already. So it's gonna be 2 different overtime coming
2
from.
different date also.
Yeah, 2 different date separately. You gotta do it line by line and one by one. So for example, today you do OT, like for tonight you could do OT until 12:30, and then tomorrow we do OT earlier. So for example, you're working at 4 to 11:30, right? So we do OT from 3 to 4, the 1,500 hours to 1,600 hours. So that will be another roster because you got to change the dates here also. Do I answer that question?
Yeah, understand. Thank you.
All right, okay.
5 bulan dia kerja 10. Pagi 26,
2 different overtime. Alright. Okay. Alright. Now we can go to the next one. This is going to help on the report for Okay, this will be the overtime report. So this overtime report will be mostly for the regional head and station head. Most of them will like to see here and do that submission to HC or to the system or to their to the finance for processes. So you click this link. Okay, after you have clicked that link, and then you can view there's a OT tracker here on your left side. And then you can click export. and download the file into Excel for analysis and choose the claim for your staff or for yourself to submit to HC. Okay, for now, we could not link this OT tracker from Power Apps into your HC system or whatnot because every people have a different system that they are doing. So this is where your intervention is required. You just download and then submit. And verification also all has been done. So it has to be straight away the same one to the process for claiming. Okay. After this, I have no more. So if you have any question, then you can ask. So anyway, we have introduced you to. All right, okay. So we have finished anyway. So everyone, if you have any question, you can continue ask in this chat room. And we have also Atira here to assist us to troubleshoot on the IT things, and then or more on the how you and your regional head to get these things to be done correctly. So thank you very much for your time, and then see you guys again next time. If you have any question, you can just continue ask in the chat. Oh yeah, one more thing. About this SOAT. So we have issue with the storage limit. Currently, our IT is doing clean up, so it takes time. So what you have to do after you have done all your SOET, keep to your folder first in your computer, and then once our GOCC team saying that okay, now you can upload the SOET into SharePoint, then you upload. All right, that's all message for today, and make sure you do your attendance. Okay, click attendance, everyone. This is for record purposes that you have attended this briefing, and thank you, and have happy Labor Day to all of you. Take care and
Happy working.
see you guys again next time. Bye.
Happy Labor Day,
Bye, thank
everyone.
you.
Every Labor Day,
Thank you.
everyone.
Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Okay.